The average size of a Roman soldier, what do you think? These people took over the world.
5'3".
They're like 5'5", 150. That was like the average size of a Roman century. Can you imagine?
5'3", 150?
Can you imagine 1,000 Christians,
right.
1,000 Christians showing up in short shorts and sandals and being like, this land is ours? You're like, get out of here.
That would be a problem for real.
Like, seriously, you got a whole bunch of like Viking-blooded, Gallic people. So you're rolling into Mickey's village, or you're rolling into my ancestors' village.
They
and
rolling into my village.
It's 5,000 Christians.
My people are from the Germanic tribes. We lived right above those Roman faggots, and we were okay.
Nah, not really.
I survived.
Somebody did.
How many Mickeys would it take to beat 5,000 Christians?
Well,
10 or 11.
Well, I tell you, the Roman legion was the strong thing. So it's not one Christian; it's 5,000 Christians,
Yeah,
all
we're
moving
up in
in
trees,
one.
bro.
Can you imagine?
We're up in trees, and then we're hopping in the water. You know what I mean?
I want to get you in a full Roman century outfit one time, and let me just say, it isn't intimidating at all. Like you get you in the sandals. And be like, this guy
steroid me up for a few weeks.
I don't think they're on steroids. What were they doing? They were marching 20 miles a day. They were probably lighter than you.
That's good for you. That's so healthy for you. It's so good for you to walk. People used to do that a lot.
They definitely didn't have underwear. They definitely didn't have underwear. They were sunning their balls. Their balls were getting exposure.
I don't know about the sunning the balls thing. I've never sunned my balls.
Yeah.
But just because it seems like a difficult thing to pull off.
5'6",
but that makes sense.
150. These guys took over the world.
Bro, this is a different time. People were smaller. Like we just talked about in the heavyweights were 180.
Yeah.
190, and this was just 100 years ago.
Yeah.
We're talking so many years ago. I don't think they're small for that day, you know?
Well, maybe. I mean,
they said, remember David and Goliath?
Yeah.
They said, guess how tall they said Goliath was?
Tell me he's like 6'1".
6'6".
6'6".
They're like, it's a real giant. It's a real giant.
It was probably Shaq, right? Like, I mean, imagine if like Kevin Durant showed up and these people would be like, "What the fuck? Is this a god?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my God. The Romans were 5'6", $150, wearing sandals, took over the world. Wild. Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just insane to really think about it.
Who's your favorite boxer ever, G?
Of all time?
Or actually, no. First, who's your favorite Roman dictator or general? Your call.
Man, I can go on for that for a while. I like.
Give me one.
Okay.
Okay, one in an honorable mention. All right, 6. Fine, dude. Whatever.
Gaius Iulii Caesar, a.k.a. Julius Caesar, was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And we know that because he wrote about how bad of a motherfucker that he was.
Came in there, stabbed him.
And
a whole bunch of other people
there was a general became emperor for like a day named Germanicus, who was a bad motherfucker. There was a lot
over Germany?
Yeah, he subdued. And his son Caligula kind of fucking...
Kind of piece of shit.
Well...
A lot of these great men kind of piece of shit.
Yeah, but Caligula is very interesting because he might be the very first victim of propaganda in history.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it might not be true. They might have made that shit up about him.
The elites hated him. And he treated the elites like shit. And then after he died, the elites, history is written by the victors. So the idea of like him screwing his sisters and his mother and stuff like that,
That's probably not true.
Probably, maybe it is.
Now
maybe
that
it
you
isn't.
say that, it's kind of like...
Yeah. 5,000 Christians showing up at your door. 5,000. I'm not going to say Christian anymore because I think people are thinking like the religion. 5,000 Pirellos.
Yeah, CPs.
Outside your castle walls.
Oh, I got a castle.
Like, you got a rampart.
I got a castle?
You got a rampart.
Oh, you fucked then, dude. You ain't getting in my castle.
5,000 of them. And you're like, what are those little guinea bastards doing over there? What is that? Is that a siege engine? Is that a catapult? A trebuchet? What the hell is that?
A trebuchet?
Is that a trebuchet? And then 5,000 of these little bastards come walking up like, sounding like Joe Pesci. Hey.
All right.
This could go one of two ways. You could either be a
this
vassal.
castle is ours now.
Whether you know it or not, this castle is ours. We can do it the hard way, or we could do it the fun way. It's your choice. And there it is. Next thing you know, the Roman Empire is born. It's one of my favorite scenes from The Sopranos. One of my favorite scenes of all time, where they get the
Hasidic.
The Hasidic. They're shaking down the Hasidic for his hotels, and he's like, "My people have been around for 10,000 years. We're the Romans."
No, he's like the Romans. They tried to conquer us.
Oh, Mossad. That's right. Tells the story of Mossad.
He's like, but the Romans, where are they now? And
You're
Tony
looking
said,
at them.
Tony said, "You're looking at them."
You're looking at them.